Today on Nobis, I have three of my mentors with me. Lisha, Bloemfontein, Tauya from Zimbabwe, and Gertina from Cape North. Obviously from three different areas, which is so great. So we're going to talk a little bit about the struggles of starting your own business. Now, we've all been through that, and there's a lot of you guys out there that's struggling with the same thing. So, Gertina, what did you do?
It was a word of mouth. I had those clients that came in. I sat 3 hours with them in the beginning, and I haven't seen those clients ever again. And then I did some clients where my time was quicker, and they stuck with me eventually. And it does take time. And those clients whose nails lasted eventually, they started doing word of mouth.
Referrals, yeah.
So that was my biggest advertising material, literally. I didn't have Facebook page yet. I didn't send out flyers because I myself hate doing the admin behind printing flyers.
Yeah, and social media wasn't that big. Yeah. I think if it comes to building a business, if you're going to expect it, you've done a nail course and go off and I'm going to be fully booked, you're going to be disappointed.
Yes.
It absolutely takes time. And do you ever stop building your business? Never. You
Always.
never come to a stage where you can go into a comfort zone and say, I've made it, I've arrived.
Yeah.
You continuously build a question. Lisha, what did you do? You also moved a few times.
Yes.
So you had a few times where you had to start out.
over.
In
Definitely. I love to experiment with almonds and stilettos and everything because in Bloemfontein, once again, people are scared to
Stuck to
go
the normal,
out there.
just stuck to the normal needs.
So I wear that, and eventually clients end up doing that.
They're going to wear what you wear, or the color that you're wearing. Like, that grows on me. I like that.
Yeah.
You know? So, and then they want it. So wear your work. That's very important.
I've converted a lot of French clients.
Yes.
They only use French or ombre color by wearing colors.
Yeah. And to experiment with different shapes. Because I told them, listen, almond is for me the most comfortable nail that there is. It doesn't get in the way. And they're like, oh no, I won't be able. And eventually they try it and they love it. They don't go back.
Just try it.
Just
try it.
So one question I have, a big question that I have is what colors do you stock in your salon? Especially with all my students, what colors, because they can't always buy the entire range, is what colors to start with. And I would tell them, those 1 or 2 clients who comes back to you like 3 or 4 times, ask them, what color would they like the next time? So that you can know what to order in, and that's how you also eventually build up your colors. And the more you'll realize, the more you build up colors, the more you build up clients, because your range expands.
Whatever you can offer becomes more.
Yes, exactly. So I believe firmly, tell people, let them see how you grow, let them see your loyalty. If you've made a mistake on them, say, sorry, your nail broke in the next 2-3 days, I will fix it for you. Because everyone needs to start at a point, start to grow, have to learn from the mistakes, and that's how I started.
So team, I take my hat off for you, girl. You are such an inspiration. I mean, she is in Zimbabwe, and it's not easy. That I know. So, but look at you. You still have a smile on your face.
Thank you.
You are so positive.
Yes.
You are here under very difficult circumstances.
Yes.
What do you do to keep head above water at this stage?
One of the major things that has kept me going is not feeling sorry for myself.
Wow, that's just so amazing, because I think in today's life it's so easy just to go and say, I feel sorry for myself. Please, and I need some TLC. That's amazing.
And then the other thing is, when I look at all of us, all of the mentors in the team, if you look on social media, Young Nails UK, Young Nails America and everything, everybody is just pushing. It's not like you guys don't have your own economic struggles. Ours could be worse, but you also have your own. So life is an attitude. You have to make that decision. To say, I am going to do it, and I am going to do it. And when I made that decision, and I'm such a believer in faith. I believe in God. So if He can make you do it, He can also make me do it. So I don't really look at the situation. It's hard, it's tough, but I have to push against all odds. And I need to stand for what the brand stands for. If it's all about me, then it's all about you, it's all about my students. And I'm there to make sure that everybody succeeds. Yeah.
Life is the attitude. It is, if you are going to be negative in your salon, even starting out with negativity because you're not building too fast or not building clientele, then you're going to get that negativity and that's going to rub off on that new client. And what is it? The idea is that they must come back. So absolutely positive people will draw positive people in, and the opposite definitely counts.
I believe techs give up way too soon. Way too soon. Just before you're gonna boom, you give up. Just stick it through and make it work.
Yeah, and we were talking about investing in your company. I mean, she also said that she's still investing in a company financially.
I won't ever stop.
And I'm sitting in the same position. It's investing in the company. So what would you say, what advice would you give to our new students?
What I want to tell them is, once they make a decision to become a nail technician, there's so many consequences that comes with it, and they should be willing to push going forward. They need to keep investing in education. We have come all the way because of education. You cannot stick to the information you were taught 10 years ago. You cannot look at it. If you look at the trends are changing. The trends are changing every day. Be willing to learn, and when you've done something wrong, so oftentimes that we lose heart when you've done a client and she's not happy and she'll never come back, especially now that we've got social media. Some people are there to pull you down, some people are there to encourage you. But take every discouragement as a stepping stone and never get tired of investing in yourself in terms of education. Get the right man. And one of the biggest things, when you decide to use Young Nails as a brand, because that's what we stand for, don't mix. Don't cheat on yourself. That would be my advice. Because if you cheat on your client, you're cheating on the quality of your work. And it's going to damage people's nails and they're not going to come back again. So that's what I have to say.
So true.
Yeah, my big thing in my salon and that's what I also give over to my students, is excellent client service. You really have to treat your clients like gold.
Yes.
Because in the end, they are the people who pay you for service. They are the people eventually paying your salary. So your clients don't owe you anything. You owe them excellent service. So just always put the smile on the dial, even though you feel very down that day. And it's actually such a big thing. Also, I'm very faithful. So, for instance, that smile on your dial for every client, and even though you feel so down, it might actually help them in their day. So it's not just nail tech. It's you as a woman inspiring other women. So don't just look at it as a business, or yes, you have to make money because it's a business, but it's enriching other people's lives as well.
Yeah, because
And
a lot
just
of
carry
clients becomes friends at the end of the day because they stick with you for years.
And they trust you.
They trust you. Exactly.
They trust you with their lives.
Exactly.
You know everything. The moment you close that door in your working space, you have to be a businesswoman, not just a nail technician, a businesswoman.
Oh yeah.
Because you're not doing nails, you're running finances, you're running stock, maybe staff, rent, admin, paperwork, social media, there's so much more. So not think of yourself as a nail technician or a nail artist, but really being a businesswoman and be a professional businesswoman and offer a great service to your clients. And that starts client after client, one client at a time.